That was weird. Anyway.
That may come in handy.
Rope.
Who knows?
And then...
An old wooden pole. A merchant probably threw it out.
One man's trash. Nope. I cannot do anything with anything.
A watering can. That's what I need.
Oh, yes,
I
we
can't
can.
reach it.
I have something in my foot. That. There.
A watering can. A watering can. A watering can. A watering can.
Oh, hello.
A watering can.
Watson, you're not helping me at all.
A watering
But you
can.
can't reach it. Get me out of here.
That may come in
It is,
handy. Who
actually.
knows? A watering
Watson.
can.
Dude.
A watering can.
Fuck. Good. You always think something's gonna happen, but it never does. Okay, now look at the watering can. Go to that bucket right there. Fill that up. Perfect. I need to go up there.
The Jews are not... Yes, I have, Holmes.
Hey. Okay.
If this message were written by the killer, then it would have been lying in this entrance for up to 35 minutes before being discovered. Let's find out in what state it must have been. This message could not have withstood an entire night in the rain.
No.
During the investigations carried out on the night of the double murder, PC Hulse inspected the entrances of this street around 2:20 a.m. and confirmed to have seen nothing out of the ordinary. At 2:55 a.m., 35 minutes later, PC Long found Catherine Edow's piece of apron and the message in chalk. This message would not have withstood a whole night in the rain, as had I continued to water it for a little longer, I would certainly have erased it. It was written, therefore, at the moment when the piece of apron was dumped. This substantiates PC Hulse's statement, which stated he had seen neither of these during his rounds. After its discovery, it was guarded and protected from the rain, which was subsiding, which explains why it was still legible when it was erased at 5:30. My dear Watson, when you met P.C. Smith on his rounds in the street, where was he? On the pavement or in the middle of the road?
In the middle of the road, Holmes, without a shadow of a doubt.
Good. You will go down the street with your lantern as if you were a policeman on patrol, using Smith's position as a guide. As soon as you see the entrance where I used the watering can, tell me if you see anything.
I now control Dr. Watson. You already have it out? Already have it out. Okay. So he's right there. So we'll go down to the end of the street, I assume. And now turn around and walk back. Or this way. This way.
I have no reason to go that way. There, Holmes. From here, I can see something written.
Can you read it?
No.
Do you see the white rag, Watson?
I see something on the ground, but I'm not sure if it's what you were talking about.
PC Long, who found the piece of apron, was examining the interior of the entrances, and yet nobody would have predicted that this piece of material would be discovered on the very night of the murder by a policeman on patrol.
What are you trying to get at, Holmes?
Let's look at this message on the wall, Watson. The Jews are not the men that will be blamed for nothing. In other words, the Jews were possibly blamed for nothing, but that will no longer be the case. Reading this message naturally begs one question. What would that be, Watson?
Why?
Indeed, Watson, why? For what reason would one have the right to blame the Jews in the future? Remember, Lestrade was killed near a club for socialist Jews, Edaus not far from a synagogue and the Imperial Club, and finally, this piece of apron dropped here. This building is occupied by Jewish families. The killer really did go out of his way to incriminate the Jews living in the area.
It's a bit obvious, Holmes.
Yes, but with the rumors, Watson, the author of this message would have received a response to his strategy.
You are right, Holmes. So perhaps it's a good thing this message was erased.
Whoever took
his
the
mouth stopped
decision
moving.
to do this is a man of
wait.
great wisdom and courage. Let's return to Baker Street, Watson. I have some pipes to smoke to help me think more clearly.
Yeah!
Let's go back to Baker Street. Home, sweet home.
Yeah! Ugh. Hard to reach from there. Oh my goodness.
I had nightmares all night, Holmes. As for you, I bet you didn't get a wink of sleep, did you? It's this chalk message business, isn't it?
Among other things.
And this lunatic is still running free. If only we knew what he looked like.
But we do know, Watson. We have a fairly accurate description.
I must have missed an episode of your adventures, Holmes. Not only have I heard you discredit the value of our eyewitnesses, but the few descriptions we do have don't seem to correspond.
An inaccurate account can regain its value if we can discover why and to what extent the truth must be rewritten. We've learned a great many things tonight, and I'm able to tell you what our man looks like.
Really?
Yes, and we're going to need a few things, Watson. Find me 3 mannequins, my worker's costume, my 3 full wigs, one of your worn garments, yes, that can be used for the workman's outfit, and one of your old suits. Oh, and my deer stalker, the one I never wear, but everyone seems to think I wear day and night.
Well, all the things, we can get a couple things from his room. Oh, or the wardrobe. Wow, they're all in the house. There ain't dick in here. Why'd they make me open it? A gun?
A wig?
Yes,
This
it
will
will,
come in
Watson.
handy.
Anything else in here? Nope. A3 though. Perfect.
So, as for one of the murders, we have no witnesses whatsoever. As for the 3 other, we have at least one person who claims to have seen the victims talking to a man a few minutes before their death. Do you remember
Hell no.
whom these would be, Watson?
Fuck. Apply the height, age, and clothing based on 3 reliable witnesses' statements. I don't remember them. No. No. Now I think this one said it was 5-0, like exactly 5-5. Hooray! Let's see here. And evidence. 1 of 3 by my friend Joseph. Left the night. The other 2 club members. Harry, the Joseph. Joseph, not my friend. The other obligated butcher. About 16 feet away. Home Alone.